Hello, Taurus. Firstly, excuse my pajamas and my greasy mop. I'm trying some new hair oil. But this is your temperature check, love reading temperature check. Always check your sun, moon, rising, particularly your Venus, when you are thinking about love. Not all the messages will resonate. This is collective reading, so it's not going to be for everybody. Bits might resonate, bits might not, but this is why I do suggest you check those 4 placements. I need to just get my head in the game. So my husband's just made me watch a really, well, it wasn't a crap film. I think I just wasn't in the mood. But yeah, now I need to get my shit done. So, Taurus, let's have a look. Major arcana, what energy is majorly affecting your love life right now? I did just see the Empress at the bottom of the deck, so you're showing up straight out of the gate. We have Sagittarius energy. We've got the Temperance. So you being patient with love, somebody else being patient with you, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is obviously all about expansion. So are you having patience that a relationship is going to grow? It's very balanced, very harmonious. It's very, in terms of love, it can signify a healthy relationship. And if you are showing patience in something, then that does show healthiness. Shouldn't rush these things. Taurus, could this be a positive love reading? Let's have a look, so let's get some what's the vibe and what's the tea. Let's see what is going on. Messages, please, for Taurus. What some Taurians may be dealing with at the moment. Clear messages, please. Ooh. Drowning, karmic friends. Okay. So there's a situation that you might just feel, or you may have felt, that you was drowning in a situation, overextending yourself perhaps. What's we got with these karmic friends? There is something about the people around you. Now, I don't know if this is actually your love connection, but I think you're waiting for something to unfold. That could be where the patience lies. Sort of keeping your friends closer vibe. Waves. Okay. So we've got drowning and we've got waves. Very watery cards. Very watery connotations there. Waves of emotion, waves of worry, waves of fear. Do you feel like there's people in your circle that is actually trying to sabotage something that you've got going on? Giving money involved. Like I say, don't make it fake, take it if it resonates. Has somebody that you've been involved with, have you lent somebody money or something, like overextended yourself in that way, and the patience is that you're waiting to sort of get it back? You're a bit worried that they're going to let you down, that you can't fully trust them. There's this karmic energy about it. Okay, I also get, for those in more of a serious commitment, there could be issues around debt. You could be asking friends for help, but just quick, like, warning, be careful which friends you're asking. But yeah, there's some kind of a couple that are possibly drowning, or you just feel like you're drowning in debt, that you're in over your head. And this is where that emotions... Why is my phone... And you fit, this is me stalking my children, I think. That was my life 360. Unless I don't know what that word, there isn't actually a notification. So unless that's just confirmation that this is hitting somebody. Yeah. Somebody in a relationship in over the head, something to do with money, and it could be you or your partner, one of you, invested in something with friend, and they could have basically done you over. Last one, yeah, could have done you over. You got two-faced there. Liar, cheater, backstabber. Okay. Right, soul companion. Let's have a look at what you actually want out of a potential relationship or your existing relationship. Authentic expression. So you want to encourage authentic expression by being honest and open, sharing your true feelings, thoughts and desires without fear or judgment to foster a deeper bond. So if you are already in a relationship with somebody, then I get you as the type of person that's going to stay by somebody's side, work through it, however much they may have messed up. You're willing to basically pull them out from rock bottom. If this is somebody that you've just been, I don't know, situationship or something like that, this like, what was it? Yeah, someone that may have just like, you may have loaned money to or something like that. You'd just be so disappointed if they basically let you down. If they basically tried to scam you, you would be just so disappointed. All right, let's get the tarot. Which deck are we using? I don't know why I say which deck are we using. I always go to this deck. Let's have a look, please, for Taurus. Taurus and their energy around this connection. Ooh, ooh. We have Knight of Cups. Let's just flip over. We have Four of Wands. You're very, very optimistic. You are very patient and you are very, very optimistic. Queen of Cups in very, very loving energy. Nine of Wands. Not giving up. Taurus, you are like somebody that is, I am just getting literally like ride or die. The Wheel. Karmic friends came out. So the Wheel of Fortune is a bit of a karmic card. But you've got the Knight of Cups there. The Knight of Cups, this is romantic pursuit. So you are being patient with something, but this is what you are envisaging. This happy home, celebration, deep commitment. If you are already in this relationship, this is what you envisage. This is what you envisage you will have again. And you believe it, Taurus, with your whole heart. You're very abundant and, I'm just getting something so like a real romanticizer. Like you just believe that love conquers all, that kind of attitude. You can get through anything, the wounded warrior, not giving up. And do you know what? That attitude is just perfectly beautiful for you, Taurus, because the Wheel of Fortune is there. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus, or an Aquarius with this Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune associated to Jupiter again, and yes, Jupiter was mentioned earlier in the reading. It's expansion. It's going bigger. It's going better. The Wheel of Fortune. There's a relationship shift, and it's like fate steps in, and you knew that the outcome was going to be okay. You're very, very optimistic with that Queen of Cups. Very, very optimistic. It's a really beautiful energy, Taurus, that you've got. So let's use a different deck. different deck for your person. I'm not even going to pull any more, like, to look into what has happened, because I think it's very clear. This is definitely something to do with money, with a bit of a risk, with somebody drowning, maybe doing things immoral, maybe. And then you've got another energy wanting to help this person, but don't overextend yourself. And obviously, it's got to be a two-way street. You can't just pull this person out of shit, basically, for them to leave you in it. So just be a bit mindful of that, Taurus. How is this person you are dealing with feeling at the moment? King of Swords. They're feeling very logical. So where you're in this very Queen of Cups, kumbaya energy, this person is feeling very much King of Swords. You've got emotional maturity. You're listening to your heart, you're following your heart, but this person is very logical, strategic, and we are talking about money as well here. This King of Swords can be very cunning. This King of Swords can be very, very cunning. Ooh. Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. You've got a King of Swords, you've got a Knight of Swords. So with your Knight of Swords, this is someone directly pursuing something or someone. Or you having patience and your person is in a bit of a hurry, but for why? Why are they in such a hurry? I would love to see some emotion cards from this person. Drowning, waves of fear, anxiety, stress. This person's having sleepless nights. They're full of air. This person is full of sword energy. It's not good. Oh, we've got the Sun card, happiest card in the deck. Okay, is this where the Wheel of Fortune kicks in, fate plays a hand, and out comes the Sun? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It also speaks of courage and inner strength. Is there something or someone, that someone being you? Don't forget, these roles can be reversed, but this is the way I'm interpreting it right now. It's positivity, it's joy, vitality, success. There's waves has just looked at me. There is a change in the tide. Is that the right phrase? There's a change. The tide's changing. Change in the wind. Oh, you get my drift. So, yeah. Yes, so we go from this almost like with that Knight of Swords, desperation, plotting, desperation, sleepless nights, Sun. I want to know what happens. Okay, that's how they're feeling. This person could actually look at you like the Sun, like you're the person that's going to make it all better. What does concern me is I don't see any cups other than your cups. I see a lot of heartfelt stuff from your energy, your perspective, but not this person's. Queen of Wands, the attraction is there. Tell me how this I was just going to say, how is this person viewing you? Queen of Wands. So this person, might not be any hearts there, but at least we know they fancy you. They do fancy you. I mean, if you are in a relationship, just your partner knowing the character that you are just has optimism and faith that somehow you're going to make it better. So how they view you, good communicator. Good communicator. Are you going to talk them out of a situation? I just get the feeling, Emperor, of you rescuing somebody. So this is Emperor energy. It's Aries. It's the person that is in control. It's a person that is like master of emotions, master of thinking, master of communication. Already said that they think you're a good communicator. Ruled by Mars, very fiery energy, very passionate. It's a leadership. This person is looking up to you to Give them stability, structure, commitment. But what are they bringing to the table? This is all very well and lovely and good how they're viewing you, but what are they bringing other than debt? Oh, dear me. The Chariot, Cancer energy. They see you as when you get involved in something, things get moving and things get moving quick. Things get moving very, very quick. They can see victory. You're someone that they see as having a lot of willpower. They can see victory by your side. Oh, I'm sorry. All I see is the benefits that this person has from being with you. That is what I see. Leo energy, strength, come on. How this person feels about you. 3 major arcana. Emperor, Chariot, Leo. Leo energy, you could be dealing with a Leo. Strength card. You're like powerhouse. Oh, I've got a right itchy nose. Oh, it's just come on all of a sudden. You've got absolute powerhouse. My nose is itching. I'm absolutely onto something. Wow. Oh, wowzers. Right, we need to see the potential outcome in this situation. My nose is so itchy. Potential outcome in this situation, please, for Taurus and their person. Okay, you've got the Hanged Man, could be dealing with a Pisces. You've got the 3 of Pentacles. What is that 3 of Pentacles? Working together, teamwork. Queen of Wands. She's here again. I just get you as someone that makes things happen, but I don't know what this person... Tell me. What is this person bringing to this connection? If you are already in a relationship, is your person just hanging around, watching you build something, work on something, collaborate with someone? Because there you are, Queen of Wands in all her glory, he, her, gender fluid. But yeah, you're attracting things, you're magnetic. It's like you're the lucky person. You could be this person's lucky charm. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. So that is pretty much your love reading. But for anyone, if that message did not resonate, I am just going to tell you what astrologically, what is working in your favour, what's not working in your favour in terms of love. So, and just I need to start putting a disclaimer on these. Whatever I say in the astrology, when I'm talking about vulnerability, you know, lowering your guards and all that, like opening up, right? That is based on depending on who you are dealing with. Because if you're dealing with an absolute arsehole that shows you they're an absolute arsehole, then I don't think the planets are aligning for that. So it does depend what your personal circumstances are at the time. So we shall continue. Potential circumstances. So conversations about commitments. Conversations about commitment, living arrangements, or future plans might come up. A current relationship might deepen substantially. Now, I don't know, you need to tell me what this person is bringing to the table, but this person does really put you on a pedestal and admires you very much, relies on you. I am a bit worried about codependency. That being said, whatever trouble you find yourself in, either if it's someone individually or as a couple, the current relationship, as you work through that issue and find a resolution, it can actually really deepen the relationship, like substantially. So that it could be a blessing in disguise for the relationship, the growth of the relationship. So single people could be attracted to someone that is emotionally stable. If this person could just have a rough patch. If not, if they are just a disaster, then they are not a stable person. So that's not who should be on your menu this month, whatever year. Your potential feelings, you are going to have a desire for security. So you're probably a person that looks after others, comes up with solutions, and you're just going to reach a time in your life that you actually want security. You want increased emotional sensitivity, and you're basically longing for reliability, a bit fed up of being the one that everyone else relies on all the time. Potential for growth for you, Taurus, is learning vulnerability. I go back to disclaimer if the person is worth being vulnerable with. Trusting others more deeply if you feel they're trustworthy. And building emotional intimacy if it's a two-way street. I'm definitely starting to put disclaimers on this stuff, this astrology stuff. Potential lack of growth. Now, Taurus, it is no surprise when I say stubbornness. You could be very stubborn in a situation. Anyone dealing with a situation like this, I totally get it. You don't want to be a walkover, especially where there's money involved. Not that she's materialistic. No, I'm definitely not. Refusing necessary relationship changes. So you could even, there could be something needs to change. There needs to be a bit more give and take. But even though the balance of the give and take is more in your person's favour, it's actually something that you've just gotten used to, and you might struggle to adapt to that change of actually stepping back and letting this person do for themselves a bit. I get someone that's like babied somebody a bit almost. But yeah, basically the security of your relationship will grow when both people continue to evolve and not rely on each other. I'll just add that a little bit. But that is your love reading. It finds you when it's found you. I'm not date stamping them. But yeah, until next time, have a lovely month.